Susanna Mushet Jones, USA, lived to 116. The bacon-loving supercentenarian, Susanna Mushet Jones lived to be 116 years and 311 days old, making her one of the oldest verified people in American history, known affectionately as Miss Susie. She captured the hearts of many not only because of her remarkable age, but because of the joy and personality she carried with her throughout her life. Her story is fascinating and perhaps a little surprising. For more than a century, she started nearly every morning with the same breakfast: bacon, scrambled eggs, and grits. Yes, bacon, the food most nutritionists warn against, was a daily part of her life. But here's the twist. She never smoked, never drank alcohol, and lived with a strong sense of discipline, faith, and community connection. Her story proves that longevity is not always about perfection. It's about balance, attitude, and consistency. Her early life. Susanna was born on July 6, 1899, in Lowndes County, Alabama, the third of 11 children. She grew up in a segregated, rural community during a time when opportunities for African Americans were limited, especially for women. Yet, Susanna was determined to get an education and worked hard to graduate from a prestigious school for African American girls. In 1923, she moved to New Jersey and later New York City, where she worked as a nanny and child care provider for decades. She never had children of her own, but helped raise more than 100 children throughout her career, forming deep bonds that lasted for generations. Her daily routine. Even as she aged past 100, Susanna kept a steady routine. Breakfast was always her favorite meal of the day. Bacon, eggs, and grits were her go-to. She ate heartily, but never excessively, and she kept a positive outlook on life. What's more important is what she didn't do. She never smoked a cigarette, never drank alcohol, and avoided unhealthy late-night habits. She made sure to get enough sleep, often go to bed by 8 p.m. When asked about her longevity, she often credited good sleep, faith in God, and a clean lifestyle. Her niece once said she always believed that sleeping was the secret to living longer. Her attitude and values. Susanna was known for her generosity and kindness. She supported young people in her family and community by funding college scholarships. She valued education, respect, and family ties, principles that shaped her life from the very beginning. She also had a strong sense of independence. Well into her 100s, she made her own choices, managed her own affairs, and stayed mentally sharp. Lessons from Miss Susie's life. Susanna's story offers several powerful lessons for anyone who wants to age gracefully. Consistency matters more than extremes. Yes, she ate bacon every day, but she balanced it by not smoking, not drinking, and living with moderation. Sleep is medicine. Her dedication to early bedtimes and full nights of rest may have been one of her biggest health advantages. Purpose and contribution matter. By helping raise children and giving back to her community, she kept her heart and mind engaged. Stress management is key. Miss Susie was known for her calm personality. She did not dwell on negativity or conflict. What science says about her habits. Modern longevity research shows that many of Susanna's habits align with what scientists now recommend. Avoiding tobacco and alcohol dramatically reduces the risk of chronic diseases. Good sleep hygiene helps repair the body, stabilize hormones, and improve brain function. Social engagement and having a purpose are powerful predictors of living longer and staying healthier. Moderation in diet. Even when eating something indulgent like bacon is better than constant restriction followed by stress eating. Her final years. In her later years, Susanna became a beloved public figure. She was celebrated by mayors and governors, featured in national news stories, and admired as a symbol of endurance and positivity. When she passed away on May 12, 2016, at the age of 116, she was the last American born in the 1800s. Her life had spanned 3 centuries, from horse and buggy days to the era of smartphones and social media. The big takeaway. Susanna Mushet Jones reminds us that longevity isn't about being perfect. It's about building habits that keep you well over decades. Eat foods you enjoy but in balance. Sleep deeply. Avoid harmful habits like smoking and heavy drinking. Stay connected to people you love. And above all, live with purpose and kindness. She once said, "Love one another, treat each other right. Simple advice, and perhaps the most powerful longevity secret of all. If you found Susanna's story inspiring, share this video with someone who could use a reminder that a long life can still be a joyful, flavorful life. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring longevity stories and science-backed tips to live your best, longest life.